Hey, hey, it's Dana, the Gypsy Psychic. Are you ready for another message? Come on in and get comfortable. Put your feet up, get your blanket, a pillow, something to eat, something to drink, something to smoke. Throw it up on the big screen if you want to. Put in the earbuds, kick back and relax because we're going to unpack some psychic messages. Hey, you guys, how's it rolling? If you're new to the channel, welcome. Come on in. Let's talk about some things. It's going to work the way that it always works. I'm going to shuffle and pray. I'm going to lay out a whole bunch of cards. I will thoroughly confuse you for a good solid minute while I sew together a story. If you're coming back to the channel, come on in. You know exactly what to expect. Snuggle up to this table right here and let's talk about some things. If you hang around to the end of the video, I will tell you all about my book, The Ultimate Step-by-Step Guide to Your Spiritual Awakening. Tupac. Let's talk to Tupac. Let's see what Tupac's got going on and what he wants to say. Spirit, source, universal energy. I'd like to talk to Tupac Shakur. Tupac, spirit. I'd like to talk to Tupac. What do you have to say? What does Tupac have to say? What does he think? What does he feel? What does he want us to know? What? Please connect me. Please allow me a connection to Tupac. Tupac. Lassane, Parrish, Crooks, Tupac Shakur, Spirit, Tupac Shakur. Please tell me where that stopping point is. Thank you. Please tell me where that stopping point is. I will cut 3 times and I'll pull straight from the top. Please give me the eyes to see it, the ears to hear it. Oh, right there, and the words to explain it. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Tupac Shakur. 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. In reverse. 6 Cups in reverse. 10 of Pentacles. We'll take that 9 of Pentacles in reverse to the 5 of Pentacles also, and we'll stop with the Hangman. Okay. That'll make hella sense to you guys in a minute. Makes hella sense to me right now. All right. First card out is the Alchemist in reverse. So the Magician in reverse. So an inability to manifest. Manipulation sometimes. The Lovers in reverse. And then the Devil. The Devil. Hermit in reverse. Isolation, withdrawal, loneliness. And the King of Swords, some truth. The Ace of Swords, some truth. The 6 of Wands, success. The 3 of Pentacles in the center of the reading, teamwork, collaboration. 7 of Swords in reverse, breaking free of a futile mentality. The 8 of Swords all tied up in the head. Sometimes this is about prison. The Princess of Cups in reverse, in the upright, to the King of Cups in reverse, to the 2 of Cups. Prince of Wands in reverse, the Wheel in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, the Prince of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords in reverse. We'll take that 3 of Wands, the Prince of Swords, the 10 of Cups in reverse, Temperance in reverse, the Star in reverse, 5 of Wands in reverse, and the Sun. We'll take Strength in reverse as well. All right. All right, man, let's make some sense out of all of this, huh? What you saying here, Tupac? What you trying to say in these cards? What you trying to say? So the Alchemist in reverse is the first card out, and it sets the tone for the whole reading. So is this manipulation, or is this an inability to manifest? What exactly is the Magician in reverse right here for us? Alchemist, the Fool in reverse. Okay. Manipulation, possibly. Foolishness, definitely. Foolishness, manipulation. Who is manipulated? All right. So this is what Tupac has to say, okay? So I asked, right? What do we need to know? What's going on? Where you at? How you doing? Okay? The Alchemist in reverse. So he starts this whole top row here telling us a story, kind of about the background story of what went on. So the Alchemist in reverse is about an inability to manifest, okay? And then we have the magician in the upright right here, which is about manifesting and covered by the Nine of Wands, right? So he starts out with manipulation, okay? What he says with this alchemist in reverse is that he was manipulated. The fool in reverse, he was foolish. He played the fool. He fell into it. He thought that something was going to be a certain way with some kind of collaboration, okay? But it wasn't. And he was foolish about it. He was manipulated and he fell for it, okay? What he fell for was the King of Cups. He thought that someone was really going to be looking out for him. He did. He thought someone was really going to be looking out for him. And I asked, what about this person, right? Who is this King of Cups? And Justice in reverse came out. Justice in reverse is injustice, okay? So Tupac is saying that he was manipulated somehow and he fell for it and he thought someone was going to be looking out for him, but it turns out that this person did not have his best interest at heart some way. And then I got the Lovers, okay? So this person was significant. He was promising, or she, it, they, the entity was promising Tupac something, and Tupac was fully and completely trusting and believing in it. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles talks about his, number one, his trusting position. Number two, that it was something to do with his well-being for sure. So whatever this person was promising him was going to bring him a great sense of well-being and some security, possibly the head of some kind of a business of some sort. And then the Four of Wands in reverse comes on top of it and talks about it talks about transition, but it also talks about a breakdown in communication. And the breakdown in communication changed the dynamics of this situation. And the breakdown in communication was that he was promised something that wasn't delivered. And not only was it not delivered, but it was to his detriment in the end. And he feels very foolish that he fell for it in some way, okay? Again, to the Lovers card in reverse this time, okay? So this represents the breaking of this situation between Tupac and this person, okay? And the Lovers in reverse talks about the breaking of that situation. To the Magician, which was about manifestation, it's kind of almost reverse engineered here over here, right? He says I was manipulated and I was foolish. And over here, he says that the relationship, the Lovers in reverse, right? He was hoping to be able to manifest something out of it. To the Nine of Wands, and he put in a great deal of effort. He put in a great deal of effort to manifest whatever it is that he was supposed to be doing in this deal over here that he got manipulated in. Okay? Follow along. Okay. All right. The Devil. And this is the root of this situation over here. And I feel like what he is saying is exactly what the card looks like, right? The Devil. I think he came to, well, I'm fixing to tell you actually in a second. He comes to, right here in these cards, an understanding that he is in an agreement with the devil, okay? Some kind of toxic force in the background that wants to control a situation. Okay, the Four of Cups in reverse. This is emotionally apathetic, and what he says is that he didn't see this at first. Okay, the Sun in reverse, right? Didn't see this at first, and it was detrimental to his long-term well-being. And the King of Pentacles, he was emotionally apathetic to the situation because the situation promised to put him in a position of authority, success, and a great deal of material satisfaction. Okay? So he made this agreement that he got, in his words, not mine, screwed over in, right? And put a lot of time and effort and a piece of himself into it. And then he knew that it was kind of stinky from the get-go, but they promised him a whole bunch of something, and he engaged in it anyway. Okay, The Hermit in reverse. Y'all have to understand, I don't know anything about Tupac's history. I don't know the circumstances. I know he got shot in Vegas. And I know that there's a whole bunch of fingers pointing in a whole bunch of different ways about the whole thing. But so if you can fill in the pieces of this puzzle and bring me up to date if any of this makes any sense to you, that would be great. Okay, in the comments, right? Okay, so the Hermit in reverse. So to the King of Swords, okay? So Tupac, King of Swords, realized the truth of the situation, realized what was going on, and dropped the sword. Okay, he withdrew his energy from this situation. Okay, to the Two of Wands, because he's looking out for his future. And the Ace of Cups talks about creativity, his own creativity, his ability to create in his own way. And that kind of goes back to the control and the chains of that devil right there, right? So what I think's going on here is that he got into music industry, right? Getting with someone who was promising him the moon and the stars, but it was icky, it was nasty, it was evil, it was the other side of good and right and proper. Okay. He examined this, and ultimately in the end went with his knowing that he shouldn't be doing business with this. He withdrew himself from the situation, looking out for his own future, spoke his truth, owned his truth, and stood on his truth. And it has something to do with his ability to create, okay? And the King of Swords also kind of tells me that these people were trying to force him to do something intellectually, okay? All right, Seven of Wands comes on top of it and talks about defending himself, right? Defending himself, fighting something off, backing up from something. And the Queen of Swords in reverse talks about angry, salty, in a state of denial. I think this Queen of Swords represents the attack on him when he cut ties with the original thing that he was in some way committed to, okay? So cut ties, angry, salty, angry, okay? All right. Ace of Swords says, aha moments. That's why that King of Swords is there, right? Aha moments. I saw the light. I saw the truth. I saw the light. I saw the truth. The way to success with the Six of Wands, Three of Pentacles, is to do my own collaboration somehow. Okay? Aha moment. Eight of Swords in reverse, breaking out of the mental prison that he was in this situation up here of the Empress in reverse of codependency. Okay, codependency, Page of Swords in reverse, all talk, no action, undelivered promises, and the Lovers in reverse. Lovers in reverse is about a misalignment of values, okay? All of that right there for him. He saw the truth, right? Broke free from the whole thing. Not going to, I forgot that Ace of Pentacles right there. I don't think I talked about that. That Ace of Pentacles is about new opportunities, fresh ground, new opportunities. Screw being codependent with the Empress in reverse. It's all talk, no action, undelivered promises. I was manipulated. I fell for it. You guys didn't come through on your end of the bargain. And by the way, I don't like the way you do business anyway. To the Lovers in reverse. And there is not a meeting of the minds in this whole situation right here. I can have success on my own. I'll do my own teamwork and collaboration. I'm going to break free from this futile mentality. You're not going to keep me imprisoned in whatever didn't go the way that it was supposed to go in the first place, right? And the Nine of Swords comes on top of all of this and talks about painful lesson, anxiety and despair. The music industry, whoever is doing this to him and with him and whoever he's breaking free from, it is a chore. It is a chore. Look, the Chariot in reverse, putting the brakes on him. making it difficult for him to, I don't know, produce anything, sing anything, do anything, up against a lot. Up against a lot. And it's hard. And it's difficult. But he's standing in his truth in that King of Swords right there. And he doesn't like the way these people do business. And he's going to do it himself. He's going to do it himself. He broke free from whatever this is right here. And the Princess of Cups, right? All he wants to do is create. That's all he wants to do is create. He's not interested in all of this bullshit and being a part of some kind of front man for a bunch of corruption. He's just really not about it. He just wants to create. The Nine of Cups in reverse says, man, I can't create like this. I can't create like this. To the King of Cups in reverse, emotional manipulation. The Two of Cups, the Prince of Wands in reverse. So what he's saying here goes back to this Devil card, right? What Tupac is saying is that what he sees from this is the emotional manipulation of the relationships, the people who are influenced by this group of people, right? And Prince of Wands says he doesn't want any part of it. He doesn't want to take action towards it. So that's part of the big thing why Tupac pulled back from this whole thing and went out on his own. And like I said, I don't know much about it, but if you can fill me in the comments, I would greatly appreciate it. Anywho, this is part of why he didn't want to do this, because he sees this industry or these people manipulating people into being, well, as we get further down here, into being just like, well, emotionally apathetic with that Four of Cups, wherever it is up here. I think it's up here somewhere, right? It's on the Devil, yeah. Right? He sees this industry emotionally manipulating people to be emotionally apathetic about things that we should not be emotionally apathetic about, which are all inside of that Devil card, okay? To the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups says, I'm walking away from this. I walked away from this. I'm not participating in it. The Wheel in reverse. Turning point. Huge turning point. Well, the Wheel in reverse is really about, so the Wheel in reverse, right? This is a stopping point. This Wheel in reverse, I do want to tell you, is about bad karma. And that goes back to the Devil card up there, right? He just doesn't want anything to do with all of it. Seven of Pentacles. So he took a step back and he reflected and assessed on how it was he was going to do his life. Temperance. He wanted peace. Ace of Pentacles. He wanted his own opportunities. The Prince of Cups. He wanted to create to the Six of Swords. So he left it all behind. Three of Swords with it. Never looked back. Three of Wands. Had hopes for the future. He wants everyone to know that he very much had big, high hopes for his future. The Prince of Swords to the Ten of Cups in reverse. But you know what? They just kept coming at him and cutting him down or out any way that they could. He truly was battling these people. To Temperance in reverse. Caused all kinds of upset in his life. And the Star in reverse. Not the path. Not the purpose. Despair. Disconnection. He couldn't disconnect from these people that were trying to destroy him after he left them. Yeah. Five of Wands in reverse talks about an increased focus on goals, wanting the conflict to stop. To the Sun, he just wanted peace with everyone. He just wanted to create his music in whatever way that he wanted to create it in. And when he got into the deal with these guys and they screwed him over, he was like, screw you, I don't think so. I don't think so. But he didn't have any ill will about it. He just wanted to be left alone, really, is what these cards are saying. And then we got weakness to Judgment and the Devil. These people, whoever this is, this music industry devil thing that's going on here, that's who killed Tupac. This is who killed Tupac. Whoever pulled the trigger, it's almost irrelevant. These people killed Tupac. They did, because he wouldn't quit. He wouldn't stop. He wouldn't quit. He just kept going and just kept going. And the only reason that he quit, the only reason that he succumbed to it, judgment and the devil, is because these people killed him. And this speaks death to me right here. It totally speaks death to me. This devil is the same devil that's up there. Judgment, right? Their judgment, strength in reverse. They took his strength away to the Hierophant and the world, because they control the world. They control the world that he was in, for sure. They control the world. And that's just it. And whoever they is, they are the ones that killed Tupac. Whoever they is. Bottom of the deck is the hangman. Hangman, following all of this, the people who control the world, the devil controls the world. Well, that's for doggone sure. That's for doggone sure. To this devil, right? I mean, I'm not talking about like a Satan devil, this devil controls the world. Okay, the hangman. Hangman talks about, on the tails of all of this right here, talks about, he wants us to take a step back and get a new perspective about who killed him and who is behind the scenes in all of this and who is in charge. To the Five of Swords in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse is let go of a white knuckle grip on a mentality. What's that mentality? Well, the Five of Pentacles. Where you're looking is empty. Who you think did this didn't do this. You have to look deeper than who you think did this. To the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse is a waste of time. It also talks about financial setbacks. So what he's saying here, look, I got the Ten of Pentacles in my hands. I cannot kid you. The Six of Cups in reverse, right? What he's saying here is follow the money. Follow the money. Who was financially impacted by me living my truth and my true self and my true expression? Who was financially impacted by that? Ten of Pentacles. Follow the money. Six of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse talks about unresolved issues from the past. What's the unresolved issues from the past? The whole thing that we talked about in the beginning, about him cutting loose of this crowd of people right here. And then the Hierophant in reverse. Hierophant in reverse talks to us about personal beliefs. It talks about freedom. It talks about challenging the status quo, which is everything that he stood upon. The Hierophant in reverse is also about a reevaluation of what you believe. So reevaluate what we believe about this situation. Follow the money. It's not one person that killed him. It's a complete and total entity that killed him. And if you want to know who killed him, look behind the person who shot the gun. And that's what he's saying in this whole thing right here. So I hope that made sense to y'all, because that's what old Tupac has to say. Thank you so much for letting me tap into your energy there, Tupac. And we appreciate this. Namaste. You are a soul having a human experience, not a human having a soul experience. You are a beautiful thread in the tapestry of universal order. You are ancient and never-ending. You have a purpose, this life experience has meaning, and you are important. Your journey on this planet, in this lifetime, is not by accident. You are exactly where you need to be right now. Walk with me through the antiquated concepts of spiritual ascension with a step-by-step guidebook to help you find your higher self and mesh your consciousness with your soul's guidance to live with intention and purpose. This book is gender neutral, religion neutral, and judgment free. It is a safe place to explore and expand your desire for growth and understanding. There is no agenda here. There is nothing that you should or should not be. Just straight talk that will challenge everything you think you know about this thing called life.